I didn't bother stopping playing because we're just grinding right now, and you guys know exactly what is going on. It's not like we're at a critical juncture or anything. We're just trying to make that money. Gotta save that money. Just like little Dickie taught me. Save that money. Millie is all out of MP. Probably time to go back to town. Nako, can you have people refresh who are still reporting problems? Because the stream is up. I've never found a better theme in Dragon Quest than Taloon's theme in Dragon Warrior 4. Taloon had a great theme, but I think that the Gypsy Dance is better. Thank you, Firewolf. Thank you, Neko Girl. Well, while people are refreshing, I'm gonna go grab myself another cup of coffee. All right, and we're back. We're back. Okay. Get of Augustive, I think that was your name. I apologize if I got it wrong, but hello and good morning and welcome to the Dragon Quest 6 live stream. Alright, so the edge boomerang is, yes, 1,500. How much can I sell my whip for? The chain sickle. Yes! Okay, excellent. Excellent. Also, the silk robe goes for 450, which brings us dangerously close. Have I played Heroes Realm before? It uses Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy sprites. It's a free game on RPG Maker. No, I have not played that one. I have been meaning to get to more RPG Maker games. I really need to get to Hawkeye's second Dragon Quest game, Dragon Warrior Classic 2. Because the first one was great. Who was that? Who was that just now? Kirby Boy. Hello and welcome, Kirby Boy. How are you doing today? Okay. Buy edged boomerang. Alright, there we go. There we go. So, I don't think there's any more upgrades in this town. But there are definitely going to be some in a more. I'm kind of glad that we'd already wandered into a moor and spent all of our money there, because otherwise I'd be kind of annoyed that I'd spent all my money here. Moon Phantom, good afternoon! Gasp! We've been jumped! They didn't do much with it, though. Amiga Star, hello and welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? What is my favorite spell in Dragon Quest? That is a tough question. My knee-jerk response to that question is oomph. Like, if I thought about it longer, I might be able to find one that I like more than oomph, but it's probably oomph. Hey look, some more Seco Essence. We don't have Moonwort bulbs? Oh my god, it's 7 o'clock. Phone, stop it. Good morning, Maki. How are you doing today? Favorite is Bee Dragon. Bee Dragon is pretty great. Its usefulness is kind of varied over the years, but it is pretty great. The bag. You know your favorite spell is Zoom, except in 11 because it doesn't let you crash into cave ceilings. That was... Okay, so I know I've been talking about how great Dragon Quest XI is and everything, and like how I have zero complaints about it. You just reminded me what my one complaint is that Zoom no longer slams you into the ceiling. Still no room at the inn. It still slams you into the ceiling on the 3DS. Well, hopefully they put that back into the Switch version. Also, good morning, Mary. How are you today? I guess it's good afternoon for you. Of all the monsters I've faced in my time, that old dragon working in the church is the fiercest. I just said I was looking for treasure, and she had a right go at me, nearly bit my head off, she did. She seems to have some bee in her bonnet about treasure hunters. Hates them with a passion, she does. So, somebody in the church then? Is what I heard. What are you doing? Ah, I see you are visitors to Amor. Well, I'm afraid our church is currently being cleaned. I dare say it won't take long. I suggest that you go about your other business before returning. For now, would you permit me to record your works in an adventure log? Man, this town sucks. You dying in the heat wave? How hot is it over there now? We got a heat wave going here too. We've been dealing with a drought and a heat wave. So what happens as soon as we get to the park to watch fireworks last night? It rains. It rains non-stop all night. Nako, Mary is in England, and I am in Colorado Springs. Same as before, around 28 Celsius with no cloud in the sky. 28 Celsius is not bad. You're just not used to it. More tourists. Just what we need. Anyway, I suppose that cave to the north is in your guidebook? It's not. Well, I suppose tourists nowadays aren't interested in old, blocked-up caves. What won't be in your guidebook is the story of the mirror key that was once hidden in that cave. An earthquake some years ago brought down the cave's roof, sealing off whatever was inside it. I don't know if the story about the key is true, but it's too late to find out now. You know, something that I'm noticing, I'm going to comment on this while we play through the game, because this is a very divisive Dragon Quest. Even among Dragon Quest fans, a lot of people have mixed feelings about this game. I've never heard anyone say that it's bad, but there's definitely complaints about it. And something that I'm noticing right now is for an early game quest, like very early on, we're told, hey, go get the Mirror of Ra. We are still looking for it over 6 hours into the game, and it's like our first main objective. So I wonder if that contributes to it. having a long opening quest line. Good morning, Truth. Dude, it got down to 82 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday, and I was so happy. Because it'd been breaking 100 most of the week. And it was in the 80s yesterday. I was like, this is so great. It's so nice and cool. Do you think Ra is actually a god in this game, or it's just an Easter egg? I think it's just a name that they picked. Typically, the only god that shows up is Rubis. Do you have any idea how much stick I get for having a bunny girl for a mother? That's entertaining to me. I don't know why. Well, hello. Want to hear a riddle? Okay, here goes. When is a bar not a bar? I don't know. Isn't there a god in DQ7 who shows up? Yes. Yeah. God in DQ7 does show up. When your husband makes you pretend you're working in a bar for some bizarre reason. There's no strange reason about it, ma'am. It is called a fetish. Your husband has one. Embrace it. All a man truly needs to be happy is to be served a drink in his own home by his very own bunny girl. I'm in high spirits, as you can tell, so I'll share some ancient wisdom with you. There's an old proverb that the people of this town have known for generations. With mirror key in hand, objects in Moon Mirror Tower are closer than they appear. Closer than they appear, eh? Sir, you have disappointing barrels. For now the waters of Amor run clear, but I live in fear of the day the dread fiend descends upon us. His sole desire seems to be to destroy all beauty and taint all purity. Still trying to find this mirror key. When I was a wee nipper, I heard about a pair of love-struck bandits who came here in search of spoils to plunder. They ventured into the northern cave hunting for treasure, but one of them never returned. I can't begin to imagine what they encountered in that cave. All I know is that the bandit who did return put her thieving ways behind her and settled in Amor. I speak of Evgenia, the old woman who does odd jobs in the church. Now there's a woman with a past. I know that the key is in the cave, but I thought there was a cave-in. You know what? That cave-in might have just been to block us from going there before finishing up Insomnia, though. Because I don't think anyone's actually talked about it since we got here. What's that? I'm afraid you'll have to speak up. The cave, you say? The roof collapsed 2 years ago, so you won't get far going in there. What's that? You didn't ask me about that, you say? Forgive me, with the sound of that waterfall, I can barely hear myself think half the time. Okay, so there was a cave-in still. I mean, maybe we should just go over there and check it out. Got stuck on a water tile. Oh, I need to take Millie off the show numbers. No, I don't. We're going to be grinding for a bit before we actually do this cave. I just want to find out how to get into the darn thing. Ah, now this is water. It is nice finally to, how you say, wet my whistle. At my age, I should probably avoid the dangerous journeys like this. What's that you say? Where am I going? Let us just say I'm searching for the misplaced dream and leave it at that. But as you can see, this is just a boring old cave. Nothing here. Am I wrong? If that is all, then I shall be bidding you the good day. Farewell! I can't turn the camera. This is annoying. Looks like there's nothing here. Let's shove off. Searching for a misplaced dream. There's something rather poetic about that. If you look that much like the prince, it'll be easy to recognize the guy if we ever meet him. That was odd. First they practically written. No? Okay. So, yeah. Hit more. Yeah, I've seen Willow. Of course they're doing a Willow 2 just now, 30 years later. I wouldn't be too excited about Willow 2. Let us not forget Independence Day 2. Yes, there was an Independence Day 2. It wasn't like a straight-to-video cash grab either. Like, it was a big blockbuster-style movie. I need to get into that church. Is it a good thing you've never heard of Independence Day 2? Yes. Yes. The church is open. I guess we finally spoke to the right person. I'm looking forward to the Dark Crystal Netflix original. That should be cool. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose again. Ah, okay, I'm back. No, I'm not catching a cold. It's allergies. I very rarely get sick. It's... Ugh, the allergies. It's been so dry, so there's been like lots of dust in the air. And then yesterday it rains, which kicked up, you know, all of the pollen and shit. Tell me, who are you? What do you come here for? I have only bad dreams these days. I'm not in a mood to deal with the uninvited guests. Do you have business here? If not, you must go this instant. So the priest is telling you that you are allowed to stay here. Who does he think he is? But I suppose I have no choice. Sleep then. I pray no nightmares will come. Huh? I didn't know anyone was sleeping in there. No one tells me nothing. Guess the pastor's at it again. He just can't resist putting people up for the night. Where'd the old lady go? Sorry, ain't no old ladies around this parish. Did we get transported back to our world? They all fit in that tiny bed. I like to imagine that Carver lays down first, and then Millie and Rex, like, kind of cuddle in under his arms. Like they all just snuggle Carver. Peter Dinklage can't find his next big thing. Tried several things, can't find a niche. Too bad. He was in Infinity War. He was great in Infinity War. Ew, what the heck is that? Well, that's horrifying. My goddess, look at the water. That's not... Is that blood? Eek. How long is DQ6? DQ6 seems to have a very wide range of reported times. On the shorter end, I've seen reports of it being around 40 hours. That's probably from people who know exactly what they're doing and where they're going. I've seen more average times tend to be around 60 hours. Could this be their fault, perhaps? An odd young couple came through the town the other day. Ilya and Evgenia were their names. They were going on about some fabulous treasure squirreled away in the cave just north of here. They almost certainly visited that cave together. You don't think they could have somehow triggered this ecological disaster? If so, they'll pay dearly for it. That waterfall is the lifeblood of this town. But now it's just plain blood. Plain blood. Plain blood gushing forth from the earth. Oh, look at this muck. You can kiss our tourism business goodbye. Do you guys sell the same shit? What? The water's running bloody red. Ah, stuff happens. You here to buy weapons? That steel broadsword, though. Nothing here for Millie. Okay, good. They do sell pretty much the same shit. We already got the iron helmets. That's not an upgrade. We need 2 iron armors. We already got the iron cuirass. All Dragon Quest games are 40 plus at least. That is incorrect, sir. Dragon Quest 1 is like 8 to 10 hours. Dragon Quest 2 is around 24 to 26. Dragon Quest 3 is closer to 30. Dragon Quest 4 is around 36. Dragon Quest 5 is around 36. So half of the Dragon Quest games are under 40 hours. Oh, check it out. The waterfall's all red. What's that about? Speaking of which, did you know that our waterfall flows from the northern cave? Ha, you tourists don't know nothing. Bloody water. That's a sign of the apocalypse, that is. And I had so much to live for, too. I declare the mountain is in pain. The spirits are within are bawling blood. If this ain't a bad omen, what is? Oh, goddess, protect us. One of the Dragon Quest games is an MMO, so it's more like 4,000 hours. Oh, and Dragon Quest 9 is on the shorter side. I'm pretty sure Dragon Quest 9 is very beatable under 40 hours. I think the goddess the well water's not all mucked up too. I'm not going into that well. I'm not gonna do it. Yes, there's a Dragon Quest MMO, Dragon Quest 10. I have a Let's Play of it on my YouTube channel. Ilya and Evgenia showed up in town about 2 weeks ago, I'd say. They're international treasure hunters, or the like. That Evgenia's a bit of a treasure hunter herself, if you know what I mean. Don't tell my wife I said that. No, I'm talking about just playing through the main quest in 9. Yeah, as far as, like, content is concerned, sure, there's more hours in 9 that are available to be played, but story quests, come on, guys, it's not that long. I know. God, come on. The waterfalls turned the color of blood? Oh my, I hope nothing happened to Ilya and Evgenia. Those two went up to the cave earlier. Does anyone get bad frame rates when playing 9? I don't remember it being a particular problem. Oh, there's an entire party button. It's the wagon, and that makes sense. 9 had a pretty steady frame rate, as I can recall. The blood, I wash and wash, but like paint it is, like paint. Who is standing there? I am called Evgenia. All has ended for me. All has ended. No treasure is hiding here, just a corpse. Ilya, my beloved, he was... Why kill him? Me, I am swinging the sword and he... Ah, the sword and the blood. The blood. The blood. Let's go, finish getting our gear. Yeah, if you're getting DQ9 frame rate issues, it's probably the emulator, because the game ran real smooth on the DS. I think using an action replay to unlock the DLC-only content is perfectly fine. Because your only other option is finding someone who has the DLC content and doing the Street Pass stuff with them. Because I think that also added it into the games of anyone that they'd visit. But there at least used to be somebody on the Dragon's Den where you could mail them your cart, and he would do the Street Pass with you to unlock the DLC. Does 11 have DLC content? No, 11 does not have DLC content. 9 is really the only one to do that, and they were kind of experimenting. Yuji Horii wasn't a big fan of doing it, and that's why... So, DLC content in 9, a lot of people mistake for being, like, you know, the current state of DLC. The DLC content in 9 wasn't real money content. It was a rotating shop that you could access through a NPC named Selma. And you just spent the in-game currency, gold, on everything there. To add it to your game. 99% of it you could unlock within the game anyways without even using Selma. Shut up, Ashes. Also, it's good to see you. But shut up. Yeah, 11 not having DLC was a stipulation by Yuji Horii. He doesn't like it. And Dragon Quest 11 was all about nostalgia. And part of Dragon Quest series nostalgia is you buy the game and you get a full game. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dun. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, Ashes, you missed the entire Final Fantasy IV Let's Play. The stream decided to name Edge after you. You were... Oh yeah, for sure. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to have tons of DLC. They're going to do to Kingdom Hearts what they're doing to Final Fantasy 15. And it's one of the reasons why I haven't even started playing 15 yet, is not just time, but I want them to finish the damn game. Do I like random encounters, or do I like actually seeing enemies on the world map, or it doesn't matter to me? I like them both. I like the random encounters for nostalgia, but I think that having them on the map is much better game design. And that's because one of the problems with RNG back in the day was the encounter rates varied wildly from game to game for various different reasons. Some games would have too high of an encounter rate, some games would have too low of an encounter rate. Too high of an encounter rate was just annoying all the time. Too low of an encounter rate could make doing something like grinding much more of a chore than it needs to be. Having the enemies on the map solves both problems. Or you can get fancy with it like they did in Cthulhu Saves the World and Breath of Death 7 and Cosmic Star Heroine. Zeboid Games found a pretty unique solution. Oh, I have weapons. Iron armor. How much was that? Broadsword 2000? I like his attitude. Stuff does indeed happen after all. Truth, my suggestion to you would be to check out the Dragon's Den. The DQ9 forums, and see if the guy who was doing the Street Pass connections, who had all the DLC, is still around. Because that would be a legit way of getting all of that content added to your DQ9 copy. I've been considering doing it. Is it common to use a multi-hit weapon and a single weapon for the main character? It really comes down to what people prefer. A lot of people like boomerangs because boomerangs are great for grinding. No, it doesn't require traveling, Truth. You mail it to him. You send him your cartridge and a self-addressed envelope that already has postage paid on it. And he'll street pass it for you. And then he'll send your cartridge back. He was doing it a couple of years ago. Don't know if he's still doing it. It was in the DQ9 forums on the Dragon's Den. So I'd check there. Jeebus, he's not gonna... Oh, you're talking to someone else. Never mind. Never mind. Were we already in here? Yes, we did come in here. We didn't talk to him, though. You know, I don't think we're going to get to a dungeon today. I have to start getting ready for work in like half an hour, and we still have grinding to do. Whoop. I wasn't paying attention. Ah! Yeah, they were doing that security check because they were getting a lot of bots. These guys are not giving me much money at all. We were getting way more money in the other world. It's gonna take forever grinding these guys. Do I have Zoom? I do have Zoom. Let's go to... I might be able to get to the stairs in the cave. I kind of wanted to finish grinding before doing the cave, but... Alright. Let's change Millie over to fighting wisely. Because, yeah, if I can get to the monsters in the cave, then I can just grind there. Well, the reason I was grinding out here was because I wasn't sure if Evgenia was going to turn into a boss fight or something. What are my top 3 games of all time? Ooh. It's tough. Phantasy Star Online. Demon's Souls. See, that's what I'm stuck on, is I don't know if I would qualify Dragon Quest XI as one of my top 3. It's 11 is definitely the best RPG I've ever played. But overall, best games? Phantasy Star Online and Demon Souls. Which, Demon Souls, you could... Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 are kind of tied for that spot. Skullgirls? Oh, no, not Skullgirls. Diablo, the first Diablo. I gotta include that one on my list. So yeah, Phantasy Star Online, Demon Souls, and Diablo. OG StarCraft? I actually think that Wings of Liberty is better than the original StarCraft. Wings of Liberty did a lot of really good stuff. Got some kind of log gimmick here. I didn't get to land much Brood War. Oh. Okay. All right. Yes, we're making money much faster in here. in here. Yeah, he picked up Wake Up Slap. Can't see it right now because we're not in combat. But yeah, he picked up Wake Up Slap. Hey, Kiba, how you doing? Dope. Why can we not get back on the log? Why is that a problem? The water flows in one direction? Well, yeah, but it's moving pretty slowly. I bet we could paddle it back. It's a pretty leisurely flow. Oh shit, are we stuck going down here? I was not ready to fully explore this cave yet. I just wanted the XP. I wanted XP and GP. Okay, well, there's a good way to get out of there. Just zoom out, I'd bonk my head on the ceiling. Although, I haven't seen it in a while, so... Why take that out? It's such a silly decision to remove that. I don't have evac yet. How much money am I at? Almost 2,000. I can sell his steel sickle. It will be good. Or chain sickle. No, I sold his old armor. It was a fur cape. See, he doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, Evacu-Bell was DQ... Wasn't 8? It was 8. Okay, so we got 700. Oops. 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 We need 1,200 for the iron armor. So we just need 500 more. What can we get for the noble garb? 600. There we go. You sure? I'm pretty sure it was in 8. Dragon Quest. It was definitely in 9, for sure. 8. Evac. Oh. Okay, no, I guess it is 9. It might be that. It might just be that you get evac so early on in the game in DQ8. Well, I only have like 10 minutes left available to me. We have a fairly well-stocked bag. We can sell that scale armor. Well, let's just grind a bit. And then I'm pretty sure Perry's going to have homework and studying tonight, so I'll probably stream this tonight as well. DSDQ games did have a quick save feature, yes. I don't like using it though. Like, I'll use it if I have to, but I would prefer, you know, just properly saving in a church. I could go and grab that chest. Yeah, and then I could just beeline past it. Why quick save when you can just shut the lid and plug in? One, it's bad for the battery. Two, it's a waste of energy. Three, I would rather secure stuff when I'm done with it. What luck? An edged boomerang. Yep. There it is. Even Millie's annoyed by it. man. I'm so tired after yesterday. It is exhausting being around people. Is there any alchemy in this one, or is that just in 7+? It was introduced in 8. Am I the only one that's thinking it's weird Terry's become such a fan favorite? I can't stand Terry myself. Carver is my dude in this game. I agree. I think Carver's much better. Terry gets by on being the sulking, handsome swordsman, and also being the hero of Terry's Wonderland. So Terry is going to appeal to a certain crowd. I think Carver appeals to us older guys who are like, I would rather be like Carver. Friendly, skilled with wood. As opposed to the brooding badass. When I was younger, I'd have been like, yeah, Terry's awesome. And now that I'm older, be like, I would have a drink with Carver. Oh, you're a woman. Oh, okay. Doesn't really change anything that I've said, though. Carver is going to appeal to more adults, because Carver's traits are traits that an adult is going to respect more. Truth says, Carver is the one the girls would rather have as a husband, someone who can actually help out around the house. Well, I mean, let's look at it objectively. Do you want to marry Terry, who has no social skills, is just gonna, like, wander off and go practice playing with his sword? Or do you want the guy who loves fishing, loves building things, is genuinely nice, and is, you know, tall and muscular? I, personally, would pick Carver. Absolutely, 100% over Terry. Okay. I'm all saved. I'm going to save again, because I can't remember. Yeah, the guy who can build a shed in 20 seconds flat. That is father material. Thank you, phone. Yes, I know. It's time. It's time! Also, which one of them has a sister complex? Because there's additional drama there with Terry. All right. I'm out. Thank you for watching me, everybody. Again, I should be back this evening. We'll knock out this cave. It really depends on whether or not Perionin has homework and studying, but I'm really sure she does. All right. See you all later.